So Naruto Manga chapter this week. Yeah, it's bootleg. This week's chapter was pretty bootleg. I don't know how I'm gonna rate this exactly because honestly, there's not too much good to say about this chapter. I will say this is that if you're not someone that's supposed to be like critical on the series and you just simply here to try to enjoy and just have fun and turn off your brain and stuff, oh, you would love this thing. You would love this. You'll be like, oh, kicking back and having a beer and just be like, now this is some good action. This is some good crazy crap going on. Not to mention if you're a Kakashi fan, you'll love this. You'll love this chapter. But I mean, if you really want to actually think about some of the stuff that's going on here and what problems are and that are lying right now, like because I'm a reviewer, I have to talk about this stuff. I can't sit here and just be nice about the whole thing. So I'm gonna be real now and just say that most of this chapter is kind of just crap. Like it just there's a lot of problems that came about with this chapter, and I'm gonna explain why right now. So the first thing is Obito and Rin. We start off with Obito and Rin. It basically leads off from what we had last week at the end of that chapter. I don't like that. The reason why I don't like that is because Obito wants to still do more actually, which is like freaking it's stupid, but it just mitigates what we got with Obito's death. You know, at the end of that scene with Obito and Rin, he's finally getting up. He finally lost his way. He lost his way, and he finally, found his way back, and he finally got with her and everything. Like it's supposed to end like that. That would have been sweet. That's a nice ending. Honestly, Obito's death was good. I liked it. But for the fact that we're still going on with this and Obito's still doing more, it just messes with Obito's death, and it messes with that moment for me. And that's not good. That's not good writing right there. You shouldn't have done that. What you should have done was let that be. Let Obito rest. You don't need any more. People need to stop coming back and doing things. You don't need this. This is not necessary. Not to mention this messes with Kakashi too. Because the thing here, when it comes to Kakashi, it's like he doesn't need this. It's like, yeah, he wants to feel useful, right? Yes, that's good. Yeah, everyone wants to feel useful in a battle. He should have found that himself. He should have did that himself. You don't need somebody else to always help him. Like it's always Obito, with the eye. When he got the eye, and then he had that, he got a power boost, and he's a copycat ninja. That's how he got his name and everything. But it's because Obito, that's him. If it wasn't for him, he wouldn't have that name. He wouldn't be as famous. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he always needs Obito's help right there. And it's like I wanted him to find his own path, his own way, to make himself feel useful. Because now he's only feeling useful because of Obito's power yet again. And I don't like that. That's not what you're supposed to do. That's not good. So I really didn't like that. And just messing up the scene with Obito's death, with him still doing things and still trying to do crap. It's just like he needs to still sit down and just rest. It's over, So that's one of the problems I actually have with that chapter right there. Another problem I have with this is that the fact that I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't know exactly what happened right here, but it seems like Sasuke couldn't really hit Kaguya, because Kaguya and Sasuke were trying to fight each other and stuff, and Kaguya was putting hands on freaking Sasuke, and Sasuke was just like, oh god, what can you do? And he was all falling back, and he tried to hit her, but missed. So I was just like, so basically Sasuke can't handle Kaguya, but Naruto, he has no problem at all, because we see in this chapter that he does like this 8 or 9 clone thing, and he throws all of the Tail Beast energies at freaking Kaguya, and it does like some really adverse effect to her, to where she I guess all the Tail Beasts are coming out of her or something like that, and it's like engulfing her, and it's like kind of like a ball chakra, and there's like a bunch of them like kind of coming out a little bit. You can kind of still see the eye there, so it's like I don't know if it's like fully taking control over her or anything like that, but something's wrong. Something's clearly wrong, and there's like I'll say there's probably like 3 possibilities going on here, and that's like one of the interesting things going on with this chapter is the fact that this happens. But there's three things that can happen here. The other one, because she's in the state that she's in, she might end up getting absorbed here. I mean, not absorbed, but sealed up. And if she's getting sealed up, that means we're pretty much done with Kaguya then. That means we're coming to the end with this whole fight with the manga then, if that's the case. But I don't think that might be it. So if it's not that, it's either also she's transforming. She's gonna transform again. So we're gonna get a perfect form of freaking Kaguya. Kaguya's gonna be like freaking Frieza, She's already at like, perfect form right there, but she's gonna go 100%, That's what she's doing right now. She's gonna go 100%, like, you can't stop me, I'm untouchable. And then freaking, Naruto's like, get out of here, and then yeah, it's not gonna be a pretty picture. But she might be transforming, or the third option, which I'm really hoping this is not the case because it's gonna be freaking bootleg. But the third option is Kaguya could get absorbed by like Black Zetsu or something, and then we come to find out Black Zetsu is actually the final villain. You know, people keep saying how it actually could be another person that be the final villain. Could keep having different freaking villains come in and become the final villain. So hey, who knows? Freaking Black Zetsu somehow gets out of those black rods that Naruto put on him. He goes over there and absorbs her and like, oh yeah, I am now the freaking final boss. Goodbye, mama. And then actually kind of find out it's like, actually, you're not my mama. I'm your daddy. And it's actually the dad of freaking Kaguya or something. We don't know. We don't know. It's just like anything can happen. Anything's possible with Naruto, especially what's going on right now. So I don't know. That's one of the interesting things I guess I can say when it comes to this chapter is that. But again, see, Naruto's just able to just do all kinds of moves and just puts all kinds of work on this girl, and Sasuke couldn't even do anything. That's another problem. But the other problem with this chapter, and this is the biggest problem, honestly, this is really the biggest problem with this chapter. And oh my god, I don't even know what Kishi's trying to do here. I don't understand this. Why? You literally created a plot hole for your series. I don't even understand. It's like you're just trying to give hype moments, because this is what this is. This what he did here was just like a hype moment, you know. And I'm not saying like the thing that's a plot hole is the Susanoo, the perfect Susanoo, and I'll get into that. You know, I don't actually have a problem with the whole Obito's soul coming out of the freaking ashes and he goes inside Kakashi and Kakashi's talking to him. I don't know why they're young for some reason, but I mean, that's actually not a problem. It kind of makes sense because, you know, Rikudoku did the same thing. So I guess Obito found a way to do that too. I mean, he was once the 10-tailed Jinchuriki, so I mean, it kind of makes sense how you could possibly do something like that. So that's not necessarily a problem. You know, and him even activating the Mangekyo when you saw Kakashi open his eyes, he has the Mangekyo. That's not too bad. It's only a temporary power-up, so I'm like, alright man, it's not too bad. But what's really stupid is the fact that with this power-up, he also has the perfect Susanoo. Why? Why does he have that perfect Susanoo? It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. And there's two problems with this. The first thing is, how in the world could he even possibly do this technique when he has like no chakra? He barely has any chakra as it is. And Obito doesn't have enough chakra to do something like this and pull this off. It's like it doesn't make any sense. I don't understand how the heck he could do something like that. So that's one of the freaking issues. And the other issue, because what's going on here is this is not like Obito's Susanoo. This is not Obito's Susanoo. This is actually Sasuke's. He copied Sasuke's. Because he's supposedly the copycat ninja, he somehow, with the Mangekyo, both of his eyes, was able to copy Sasuke's Susanoo. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. And the problem with this hear me out, because listen to me here. The problem with this is the fact that long ago, when the series first started and everything, they were saying that you cannot copy dojutsus. It's impossible to copy dojutsus. So how the heck can Mangekyo Sharingan copy dojutsus? I mean, the only eye, if you want to get real, the only eye that could probably do something like that to copy a dojutsu is the Rinnegan, because the Rinnegan can do any jutsu. So I can see that Rinnegan doing something like that. But these are Mangekyo, regular Mangekyo, mind you. This is not internal Mangekyo, and that's just the other problem too. Thing is, you gotta also remember, it was stated that you have to have the internal Mangekyo Sharingan to even have the perfect Susanoo. So tell me how does Kakashi, a non-Uchiha, is able to do a perfect Susanoo? Not even Obito had the perfect, like, you know, internal Mangekyo. He honestly, we never even seen him use the technique, so it's not coming from him. So how the heck could he even possibly copy something like that? You can't copy dojutsu. So he literally broke logic in his own series right there. That's actually a plot hole. If you ever asked, what is a plot hole? This is a clear example of a plot hole. Like, what the heck, man? I don't understand what the heck happened here. And he just, like I said, I think all he's doing at this point is trying to bring back the old stuff. If you notice this, he's trying to bring back all the old stuff. You know, the freaking Naruto Uzumaki Barrage, the sexy harem jutsus and stuff. And now we got this, because he's a copycat ninja. We're trying to bring that back. And this is what we get. We get this. That doesn't even make sense to the story. That's not good, man. I don't even know what the heck is going on here. And this is just, it's ridiculous. So, honestly, if I'm going to rate this chapter, I'm going to say this I'm going to put the rating as bootleg. Bootleg is a rating. It's not like it's not like the worst rating I can give it, but you know, it's pretty bad, right? Bootleg is not good, all right? This chapter just needed something else. It could have had a different, it could have like totally different direction. What I would like to have happen is we would have got done with the whole Obito thing. We don't have to see Obito anymore. We should have been done with that. And then we could have like Naruto Sasuke put in some work on freaking Kage, and like Naruto or Sasuke does some kind of like epic move or something that actually hurts Kage, you know, so we can give him some glory instead of always Naruto doing everything, because again Naruto's just doing all the hits. And then the other thing that could have happened is if you wanted to Kakashi to be like useful, you know, he tried to find a way to be useful in some cases, so he can be like, yeah, I don't need Obito's power anymore. I don't need him to watch over me all the time. I can do it myself, you know. I can finally find a way to be useful myself, and I do it myself. You know, this is my own power. I want him to, you know, make him have his own self-worth, actually figure out what he needs to do, you know, and not have to rely on Obito's power all the time to feel strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would like to, if he could have found a way to do something, and that could have been like the chapter right there. You know what I'm saying? That would have been better than what we got here with this whole hype moment. Because like I said, all this was just hype. That's all he wanted to do, was just bring up hype. So I don't know. That's why I just couldn't get down with this chapter. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think of this week's Naruto manga chapter. Am I wrong? Am I right? What are your guys' thoughts? Like this review and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more Naruto reviews from me. So you guys have been the Thabreakmaster, and until then, people, break out.